Welcome back to Sabine's Tarot, and today we're doing some love readings for water signs, starting with Pisces. Again, if you're new here and you find these readings helpful, or if the messages resonate, please consider liking and subscribing. Sometimes I will turn the comments on, so feel free to share and comment below. So let's get started here. I pulled some Star Code Oracle, and then we'll be using our Star Seekers Tarot. I will link the seller's shop below on Etsy if you are interested in this tarot deck. It is a gorgeous indie deck. It also I'm using the first edition, but there's also a pocket-sized version. It's matte and it's got this rose petal finish to the cards. I believe the mini deck is easier to shuffle in this one. But let's begin with our channeled messages here, and along with these oracles. I don't want this to be over. Financial issues are a concern, and then I regret the way we left things. Someone is looking for a reconciliation from you, Pisces, so one of you wants a reconciliation and one of you doesn't. So take it as it resonates. However, I think this is quite easy to resolve, because whatever you're manifesting in terms of love and relationships right now, Pisces, even in career or money, you will be very well endowed, basically. And financial issues aren't a concern for you. For a lot of you, Pisces, I don't see that as an issue right now. And in fact, some of you might be in an inheritance, or you might be getting inheritance or some sort of real estate property. Okay, so the first card for Star Codes is Descendant, which is the invitation. The Descendant is basically your 7th house of partnerships. It is where Libra and Venus coincide. You have number 37 as the number for this card, which adds up to 10 and equaling 1. So the number 1 could be a really important number right now for you because of your first house. And your first house in Descendant, 7th house, could be trine or conjunct. So do check your astrological charts for that. An invitation, someone could be inviting you to do something. There could be some sort of a date scenario, or there could be some dating on the apps or online dating. Then you have Leo, shine. So house number 5 is definitely the house number for Leo. Your 5th house, Venus, if you have Venus in 5th house, or sun or moon or your rising sign in 5th house, it's a really good sign that right now, this Pisces season, leading up to Cancer season, anytime the sun is in a water sign position, you will be very lucky in love and relationships. And everything will come very easily to you. Even if you're not looking for a relationship, there are social settings that will benefit you in your career and money as well. It's a lot of fun it's a lot of sun energy. It's great social friends, kind of 3 of Cups energy in that 5th house. And then we have Ceres, nurture, which is number 29, adds up to 11, is a master number. So 11 might be really important to you as well. And if you keep seeing 1111, that's also a really good sign. Angel numbers with 2 or 9 in them are great as well. Your Ceres is kind of like, it kind of is related to the Empress and fertility, and also abundance in child or childbearing aspects. It could also be a birth of a new idea, and there's a lot of aces involved in Ceres as well. There's a lot of energy in this, and I see this as a springtime. You see the flowers here as kind of a springtime blooming of new passions, and you perhaps have new activities that you're interested in, not just dating, but like personal hobbies that you're pursuing at this time, or even making that into a business. I see some of you perhaps opening up an online shop like on Etsy. In Pisces, you also have 11th house and community, number 49. This also adds up to 13, which is up to 4. So 4 could be an interesting number for you, and also it's a house of family and short travels, and also 11th house of community is also very important to you at this time. This also could allude to events happening around your neighborhood or just in your local region that you're interested in doing, whether it's just getting together with friends, going to a cultural event, or some sort of a winery or bar, I'm hearing. And then we have some Sea Melodies cards. The first card is Wild, believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. So there's a lot of fun having, as I said before, with the Leo and 5th house matters. It's also a time for just a lighthearted conversation, and nothing is too serious right now. This could also mean that this person who is looking for reconciliation will be in the mix of your social gatherings and trying to get you to talk about the past. And this, for you Pisces, a lot of you might want to escape that and not want to talk about something that happened in the past, whether it was an argument or breakup or some sort of, it just left a bad taste in your mouth. It wouldn't matter to you right now. So that person is they're kind of after something that you can't really give them. There's no sense of closure at this point, okay? So I'm seeing you kind of become that Knight of Wands energy in the wild abandonment, and you are drinking in the sunshine, which is literally you're in a sunny place, or you could be traveling in or vacationing in perhaps, you know, Hawaii or Southern California, or, you know, even Texas, somewhere where it's dry and or just really sunny and near the ocean. And then we have perseverance, which is stay the course. So whatever you're working on right now, I'm seeing this more as a personal project that you wanted to accomplish. So it really could have something to do with your hobbies. And if you like writing or publishing, or even just doing some sort of online social media post, like you're curating your Instagram posts, this could be something that you're really interested in. I'm hearing euphoria. So some of you could be spawning ideas off of something you see on TV as well. And you could be channeling that energy into artistic pursuits, even, you know, web design or some sort of online investments, even looking into like NFTs. And then we have the ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. Again, wild is an important keyword here. It came up just twice here. I'm going to pull some charms at this time to see what you're dealing with in terms of this person, either past or present, coming towards you. We have Aquarius. So during Aquarius season, you might have had some people come up to you and talk to you, and there's a lot of community and interaction, and this person could have been in the mix at the time. You could also be involved with an Aquarius, kind of an off and on person who has Aquarius in their big three signs. And then we have Virgo here. So Virgo is also kind of in time of September, late August through September. Maybe in the past year, you started a relationship with a Virgo or had some sort of encounter during Virgo season. I'm not seeing this as a long-term relationship though. It might have just been some sort of friendly encounter turned to romantic interest. And then you have Taurus here. Taurus is also a really important sign for you. If you have Scorpio in your chart, this past new moon might have been very important to you. May or may not have interacted with some people in the Taurus sign, okay? And if you have Venus or 11th house or 5th house in Taurus, you may have had kind of a rough time trying to align yourself with your personal interests. Taurus is a fixed energy, and since you are mutable, Pisces, you don't find it productive or useful to be stuck in an energy that doesn't allow you to be free or creative. So you don't tend to you go for anyone who is in a fixed sign position, okay? But that might have been kind of your wake-up call. So let's pull some messages of love as well, and then we'll get into the tarot. I'm doing things a little bit differently today and just doing more oracle-based readings because I feel like there's a lot of channeled messages for Pisces at this time. We have obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Okay, so there could be some issues where this person in the past is still looking at your Instagram, or could be a Scorpio I'm hearing that could be thinking about your relationship. A fellow water sign, perhaps Cancer or another Pisces with air in their chart. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So let's put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. For those of you who are in a new relationship or a steady relationship, some of you are workaholics, or it could be your partner that is not finding the time to be intimate with you as much as you want, or need at this time. So this could be just this next month coming in after Valentine's Day, right? So if you haven't found time to spend time with one another, that could just be work getting in the way, or personal matters like family obligations. Unavailable. This person is unavailable to give all that you deserve. I feel like this might be you not being available for other people at this time, Pisces. You do tend to have that. You're a dual sign, so the duality is you sometimes don't want to interact with others, and you kind of go into hermit mode. Very similar to Virgo sometimes. It's just too much stimulus, or interaction can bring a lot of mental stress. And then addiction is affecting this relationship. For some people, that's why I just, that I didn't mention the euphorias something that you guys are watching, and it is a really popular TV show, but there's a lot of heaviness to the subject matter of watching that, and all the character development that happens. And even though it's about a show about young people, a lot of people resonate with that in their youth, or even whatever age you are at this time. There are a lot of addiction issues in your past in regards to relationships, whether it's friends or loved ones, or just romantic relationships and intimate relationships in general. Okay, and then bottom of the deck was protected. You're safe and divinely guided. At this time in this watery season of your sign, Pisces, happy birthday, by the way. I hope everyone is safe and, getting along with your loved ones as well. I'm seeing possibly some arguments in the family with siblings, but you are protected and divinely guided. So whatever you want to do, you will be protected in that path or that pursuit. So let's pull some tarot here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, please. Or clarify with our everyday tarot cards, and then we'll pull some from the Star Seekers Tarot, which I will link the Etsy shop below for the person who creates these decks. Okay. Move these over here. So yeah, you have Seven of Swords. This again could be someone in the air position, most likely an Aquarius, that you're dealing with, that has possibly, there's Seven of Swords is like, there's two sides of this. In career or money, there usually indicates some sort of dishonesty, or some sort of loophole someone is taking, a shortcut. This also could mean that you're taking on more than you can handle mentally, and there's a sense of not leaving things that are not for you behind, but trying to this person's like hoarding their swords, right? So there's a lot of things that you might not be able to let go of at this time, and it is time for some shadow work. And during this season of your own sign or element, you can also, you perhaps are easily distracted by a lot of things because they're very sensitive. Pisces tends to be a very sensitive sign. So you could be trying to put away the computer, or you have an addiction to something, whether it is work or it could be a substance issue, even just drinking a little bit too much. This is a good way to kind of mentally decide what is not good for you anymore. Okay, so you want to leave behind what doesn't serve you any longer and take only the swords, or take only the mental stress that you could take on at this time. Okay, and then we have the Lovers and my energy here. Also, it is the number 6 card. Sometime around June, there could also be some, at the beginning of June, which is Gemini season, late May and June, there could be an encounter or some sort of confrontation regarding this person wanting a reconciliation, a person from your past wanting to reach out to you, whether it's a friend you haven't heard from a long time, or there could be some issues where you're looking for more balance in your life, which also is just, if you're working just on yourself. The Lovers is a Gemini card, which is another dual sign like Libra and Pisces, but it is a lot of mental energy. Mercury is involved, so a lot of you could be texting and calling and just interacting with a lot of friends at this time, okay? Summer is really busy for you, Pisces. And then we have Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm saying a lot of you getting into interests that you are kind of not experienced with. So if it's different types of artistic or creative pursuits, you're looking into expanding your knowledge on dealing with that. So it's also a really good sign for work and money. You could be working with someone who's younger than you or less experienced than you, which is a Page of Pentacles, or some of you might have interns or people working as a subordinate to you in your workplace that you get along with really well. And at this time, this is a really good season for putting together projects with this person as well. That's also for some very small percentage of you could be having a relationship with someone you work with as a personal matter. Okay, so maybe you are finding someone interesting at work, or they might want to see you outside of work. And then you have 9 of Pentacles here. Really good energy as in money and job. It's really beneficial to you at this time to be kind of in the self-care mode and independent spirit. Whether you're a divine feminine or masculine, you are still very protected in terms of your resources. So money is not an issue for you at this time. there could be people asking you for some sort of assistance, but you're able to provide it with no issue. There's also a lot of luxury type goods you're interested in. Perhaps you work in retail, or you're interested in purchasing a lot more things and possessions like clothing or jewelry or anything artistically related to that. And just in general, really good abundance with tangible things. Okay, so just things you can touch, feel, and see. So there's a lot of visual arts involved as well. And then we have the Hanged One. Consider it's a major arcana, what is important to you at this time and what you don't want to work on. There's also a matter of serious relationship where you're not looking to get involved in too much on your own. Wild and free at this time, right? Okay, let's pull some tea leaf oracles here. And romance angel cards to finish. We have Star, guaranteed success. You could be famous in some way. Maybe something you create goes viral on social media. Ant, a work achievement, a success. So this is maybe drawing a lot of attention, wanted or not, unwanted attention from people who want to come close to you because you're somehow famous or something, or you get a little bit of like that fame or 15 minutes of fame. Table, hard work ahead. Okay. I'm seeing like offers coming over, like social offers, maybe a lot of parties. You could be buying literally furniture for a new place you move to, or you start remodeling, redecorating. Then we have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot for a lot of you during the summer, going somewhere where the beach is involved or somewhere where there's a lot of sun, getting away from it all. And then crown, honor and respect will come to you. Really good energies here. For some of you, there is a manipulative person around you, whether emotionally or not. But as a Pisces, you can spot that from like 8 miles away, right? You can see the manipulation going on. And you're still very sensitive to a lot of that as well. So that is not an issue for you. Whether or not this person in the past wants to guilt trip you, you need to watch out for messages that you don't need to respond to, right? So whether they text you or email you or even call you, you know what to do. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Some of you who are on a break with someone, I'm seeing them wanting to come back. For some of you, it's just a matter of putting away the computer or not working so much to spend time with your loved ones. And then flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. There's a lot of energy that you are channeling this. The house of Venus and the 5th house of fun and light flirtations. Kind of that childlike fun and innocence that comes around. And then getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This could be for some of you who are in newer relationships, getting to know each other. And then for some of you, I see the Page of Pentacles as being someone younger than you. You might be involved with someone at work or someone you meet through work. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. We have no. The answer is no. So no reconciliation for you. Or you just don't want to look at that right now. And then forgiveness. Okay, someone's asking for your forgiveness, and you also could be forgiving yourself for not paying attention to someone else. And opportunity, business, or I'm seeing more of a business social event that really increases your wealth and abundance here, Pisces. Otherwise, it's helpful people on the bottom of the deck. Okay, lots of social interaction, improving health as well. So really good things coming for you, Pisces, in your season, in your home season. If you like these readings, please give it a thumbs up and comment below.